All her life, she'd been abandoned by everyone in one way or another. Her life resembled an old, solitary, abandoned house in the country, long ago forsaken by the families that once lived there. The windows were broken out, doors were canted awkwardly on broken hinges. The paint had peeled, chipped, and faded until the house was a tired gray, with no clue as to the previous bright, happy colors. The cellar had sunk low into the ground with time, so that the house hunkered down on its haunches, bracing itself against the wind and cold which swept across the plains. The roof was missing hundreds of shingles, and gaping holes spotted its expanse like hungry mouths in supplication to the sky. Inside, thick cobwebs in every corner, and nests of wasps, mice, and birds. The wooden floorboards were stained and buckled. The house gave off waves of loneliness, isolation, abandonment, hopelessness. Her shoulders stooped, her eyes were lifeless. It began with her mother. She was an unwanted, unplanned child of the 60s. She knew she was a burden. She never knew her father. He was uninterested. She was unimportant to her many siblings. She grew up, married, had children. The men came and went and never stayed long. The children grew up and blamed her for all their misfortunes. Women friends were few and far between. Extended family held the highest standards which she could never attain. Even God, if there was one, closed his ears to her prayers. One day, like the house, her soul simply gave up and left, abandoning her body, leaving an empty shell resembling the abandoned house out on the prairie.